My mom's probably going to be home any minute. But if I have to end this, I'll just do it like after she goes to sleep or something, okay? The title of this video is going to be something like, how dare you not be attracted to me, and other asinine, foolish, ignorant attitudes that people on this planet have. Okay? Miss C can back me up on this one. What she told me, she's told me this, but I also actually read it out on comments before. Because remember, I don't just read articles. A lot of times I read the comments because I want to know what my fellow man is thinking. Okay? There are people, and I think lately it's applying more to women, who just demand that men be attracted to them. It's like, you know, this whole movement with the thing with the body love or whatnot. You know, that's more power to you. You know, I just watched this thing, you know, don't hate the shake or whatnot. And of course, people are saying more power to these women, and other people are saying they're obese because they're not just a little heavy. A lot of them, but whatever. You can love your body, and that's great. You cannot demand that somebody be attracted to you. Okay? And I read this awesome comment by this guy before. It was under one of those, you know, where they're promoting, you know, love your body no matter what size or whatever. And I read all kinds of shit where people are, you know, but C's actually known women who, and this guy was talking about that this woman, like, is, you know, how dare you not be attracted to me? And like this guy's saying, you know, you women say this or that, you shouldn't be judged on your weight, blah, blah, blah. Well, we're judged on our height, on whether or not we have hair, things like that. You know, men get judged just as much. But what blows my mind, I told you I've been involved with personal ads for a long time, so what I'm telling you is nothing new. If you don't hear back from me, I'm not interested. But I get men who are like, well, why? You know, I used to be polite and I would say, I'm sorry, I'm not interested, but then they'd write back to me, well, why aren't you? And I just got one of those. Okay? It's like, why should I even, you know, one time I had, this was a while back, I had a guy actually write to me, oh, I guess I'm not pretty enough for you. Fuck you. Maybe you're not. I don't have to be attracted to you. You know what I mean? And I have been on the receiving end of this. And I was on the receiving end of it in a different way. Because remember, these men all know what I look like. And if I am foolish enough, which I'll never do again, to start conversations with them without knowing what they look like, inevitably it ends bad. It always ends bad. It's never not ended bad. Okay? Never. Never once have I had like this nice online thing with somebody and without knowing what the guy looked like, and then I found out what he looked like and I was just blown away with lust or something. It always ends badly, where I end up having to reject somebody who's become somewhat of a friend. I'm not doing it ever again. Okay? So I'm going to tell you a story, and my mom will probably come home in the middle of it. Just so you know, I've been on the receiving end of this. Back in LA, when I was getting involved in Craigslist, when I was living with Donald and Hope, but I wasn't with Donald anymore, I got involved with Craigslist. Some of you may know that if you knew me back then. There was this guy who actually said in his ad, he let it be known that he didn't, he's not, you know, he's not just into super skinny women or whatnot. He likes, and he didn't want pictures. No exchanging of pictures. I didn't know what he looked like. He didn't know what I looked like. He didn't want that. Okay? We had a back and forth for weeks, probably like 3 weeks. Finally, it's like, we need to finally exchange pictures. I was attracted to him. He wasn't attracted to me. That's fucking life. Do you think I thought he was a low-life scum? God, you liked me, but, you know, now you're not because you have my picture? What's wrong with you? You know? And it's quite possible, I mean, because he might have thought I was pretty and not thin enough, or who knows? You don't know, but he was nice about it. He's like, I'm just not feeling it. And in his ad, remember, I'd never indicated that I was like super skinny or anything. I'm sure I had said, you know, I'm not super skinny, but I'm well proportioned and I carry my weight well, which I do, you know, even at my heaviest. And at this time I wasn't at my heaviest. I was probably 40, probably like 40 pounds more than I am now. So say like 210 or something, 210, 212, something like that, maybe a little more, but whatever. He wasn't interested. He doesn't have to be. But a lot of women and guys would think, my God, you liked me and now you don't. Just, you know, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But I have it even different because they always know what I look like up front. So we already know they're attracted to me. Or they wouldn't have written to me to begin with, right? And I inevitably get the ridiculous shit. I have had more than one guy. Why? Can you tell me why? Why are you not interested? Why are you not attracted to me? What can I do? You know what I mean? What is wrong with you? Seriously, I'm putting this out to you men. What is wrong with you? Okay? If a woman's not attracted to you, tough shit. Okay? And it goes the other way around. Alright? It goes the other way around as well. Bible studies, you never bring home sweets, right? Never. They only have to I was actually going to say this Sunday, I was going to say to you, I'll let you know, if there's anything sweet, bring me home something. But I never imagined in a million years it would. Oh, no. You never read. No, they had some. But they never have anything. Yeah. I'm just saying, why tonight? Why tonight? That's funny. I was telling you, I had my period and I wish I had chocolate. This isn't really, that's right. Thank you. I think that's funny. I'm going to take him in here. You take Omar to pee, Mom? So since I never have and never would have that attitude, I'm putting it out there. What is up with these people? Who the fuck does anybody think they are in thinking they can demand someone else be attracted to them or something, okay? I read these comments and people, some people say blah, 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 and then other people, back me up. It's like, you can't force somebody to be attracted to you. This one woman was writing out, I forget what video I was watching, but You know, I wish men didn't, you know, judge women so harshly on their looks, or judge women on their looks, or whatnot. But then she's saying blah, 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 whatever. And then she's saying how she judged, because people are turning her right back on her, like, you're judging people. She's saying, well, even if I thought a guy was cute, if he swears, I wouldn't want to, you know. And I just wrote funny to somebody. I'm like, well, we don't really know how old she is. And she wrote back, you're rude. I'm going to be 18 or something like that. Whatever. You're ignorant, okay? And like other people pointed out, you're judging if you wouldn't date someone you like just because he swears. You know what I mean? But regardless, with these personal ads, it's not always. A lot of times it is. A lot of times I'm not attracted to the guy, and that's tough shit. I don't have to be, okay? I don't have to be. I was really attracted to both Foot Guy and Beach Guy. It's not like they're models or something. And they're not the only ones I've ever been attracted to, whom I've ever been attracted. But I'm sorry, my friend can back me up on this one. You know, the black, whatever, she got involved in personal life, and she's mean, much meaner than I am, okay? And she would send me pictures of the guys sometimes, okay? I'm sorry, just not attracted to you. Don't write to me and say, why? Why are you not interested? I would think you'd tell me, what could I do wrong, or what could I do better? Oh my God. What are you, a glutton for punishment? I've had guys like that. Literally. Literally. I'm sorry, I'm not interested. Good luck in your search. Can you tell me why? How come you're not interested? What's wrong? You know, how can I do better? Oh my God, what is wrong with you? I was grateful this guy that I liked didn't tell me why he wasn't interested, why he wasn't feeling it. That's where remember, this is different than these guys. These guys simply write to me, and if they don't hear from me, they write back, how come I haven't heard from you? I just want to know whether or not, well, you haven't heard from me because I'm not interested. You know? If I was interested, don't you think I would have written you back by now? Or if I'm polite and say, good luck in your search, I'm not interested, why? Can you tell me why? Why aren't you interested? What can I do better? Oh my God. Remember, this isn't something like the guy in LA with me. This guy, we had a back and forth for weeks, and he wasn't the only one. There was another guy I had a back and forth with, but actually I think we might have had, I don't know if we had pictures or something, and then he changed his mind. But whatever, this guy, I didn't have pictures, it was a back and forth, it was awesome, we had very intellectually stimulating conversation, blah, blah, it was fun, it was this, it was that, whatever. He wound up not being attracted to me. I'm just not feeling it, okay? Remember, I don't lie, I hadn't pretended that I'm some Barbie doll or anything. He'd said, I liked his original Craigslist post, I'm sure he'd said something about, you know, how he likes different kinds of women, not just whatever, but in the end he wasn't attracted to me for whatever reason. Did I start thinking, oh my God, what a fucking scumbag. I wrote, he liked me, I know he did, we wrote back and forth for weeks, and now just because he's not physically trying, no, I didn't think that at all. Because I'm not like that, but far too many people are. So I'm putting it out there, what the fuck is wrong with people? What do you think, you can force someone to be attracted to you? And if you're doing personal ads, why are you going to write to somebody and say, can you tell me why? Why? First, it's why haven't I heard from you? Or if I say I'm not interested, good luck in your search. You know, what's wrong? Why? Can you tell me why? I want to know why. Oh my God. Do I know if women do this? No. How can I know if women do this? I only know that some of you men do it, and it blows my fucking mind. Okay. I don't know. How can I speak for women when I don't do it? I would never do that. Ever, ever, ever. Because it's bullshit. People are allowed to be attracted to what they're attracted to, period. And you might like somebody and you can't even force yourself to be physically attracted to the person, and you shouldn't be expected to be. People who think, oh, it's just on the inside that counts are living in la la land. And I've said that on comments before. Because inevitably there are always people, you know, it's what's on the inside that counts, blah, 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 whatever. Yeah. If we lived in just this perfect little utopia, perfect little world, but we don't. Okay? Unfucking believable. It's mind-blowing to me. Can you tell me why? I would think you could tell me why you're not interested. Oh my God. Do you want me to tell you that I'm not physically attracted to you? I mean, I know people don't like rejection. Rejection hurts. But like I said, it's you know, I have periodically had to do that. I've had to do it. Because unfortunately I broke my own fucking rule, and I had a back and forth more than one occasion with a guy whose picture, I was unaware of what he looked like, and then I wasn't feeling it, okay? And this sucks because I had to do it. I had to do to these guys what that guy in LA did to me. But I can guarantee you I probably felt way worse about it than he did. You know what I mean? It's just such bullshit. It's such bullshit. It's unbelievable to me. If I'm not attracted to you, I'm not attracted to you, period. I don't have to be. I don't have to be. You know? And when I say me, I mean anybody. None of you. None of you have to be attracted to anybody you're not attracted to. And to whom you're not attracted, and that's it. End of discussion. There's no other attitude to have. We are all free human beings, and, you know, oh, sure, you can make us feel bad. You know, it's what's on the inside that counts. If you like him, you should be able to force yourself to be attracted to him, you know, or her. I had to get that off my chest, because I just got one of those. One of those. Well, you know, why can you tell me why? Why you're not interested in me? What's wrong with me? I would like to know. I'd like to know, you know, for the future, whatnot. Oh my God. Just because I'm not attracted to you doesn't mean other women won't be. You know? I've had men I was attracted to actually contact me on these personal ads over the years. And there were other things that turned me off about these men. Some of them were too vulgar or too whatever, or just too not, they didn't float my boat, you know? I had to get that off my chest because I find it both intriguing and repulsive, because I just can't imagine that they have this attitude. I can't believe they do it. You think I would do that? No. No. No, I would not. Now, I wrote to Foot Guy and asked him what was up, but that's because I met him in person. He seemed to like me, and I thought, you know, we were going to get to see each other again a couple years ago, you know. That's different. This is a total stranger, someone that sees your picture and profile and writes to you, okay? And then, even, I've had this happen, even when you polite enough to say, I'm sorry, I'm not interested, thanks to you for writing to me, whatever, can you tell me why? Why aren't you interested? And, or I want to help so I can know for future women, what am I doing wrong or whatnot? Oh my God. Spare me, please. Spare me. It's just so ridiculous. So ridiculous. But then I've read comments in the past from guys writing on different things, you know. Usually it's these body awareness things, or the bigger models, the plus size models, and then people are writing, that's good or whatever, and then some men and women are both saying, you know, it's never going to be the ideal, no matter how much you want it to be and whatnot. You can't force people to be attracted to you, or et cetera, et cetera. And then there was a guy who said, yeah, this woman was just, how dare you not be attracted to me just because I'm overweight or whatnot. Well, I don't have to be. I don't have to be, period. Period. I'm speaking for myself, okay? I bust my ass to stay in shape. I don't have to be attracted to overweight men, period. I'm not obligated any more than men are obligated to be attracted to overweight women, period. You're not. Anyone who tries to say otherwise is just being ridiculous, asinine, whatever. It's just mind-blowing to me, okay? It's life. You know, can't deal with it, don't do it, you know. The world of personal ads is harsh. It's harsh, alright? You're judged, you know. I won't even have a conversation with any guy. I've done it only rarely, and the only reason I've done it is because the guy just blew me away with whatever. He interested me, you know, and then you hope But in the end, it was just, I'm not going to force myself to be physically attracted to someone to whom I'm not physically attracted, period. I'm not going to do it, right? Now, in real life, different things come into play. You know what I mean? Personalized, you're just going by. Real life, you meet someone and you might grow to be more attracted to them, whatnot, okay? Because I sure as fuck was not even remotely blown away by Joe's looks that night, but I was shit-faced, and I met him at a local bar, and we wound up making out right there, and, you know, kissing on whatever, and, you know what I mean? But that's different. The world of personalized is harsh, you know what I mean? And that's life. I've been rejected, and I've done rejecting, you know, but I don't tend to actually write to men very often. Very rarely do I write to any of these men. I wait for them to write to me, you know what I mean? Or I'm sure I'll be rejected even more. You get it? You think I'm ever going to write to someone who's nice enough to say, sorry, I'm not interested, but thanks for writing to me? Can you tell me why? What is it that you don't like about me? Oh my God, no. Well, one of the things now is because you're not just, you know, I'm trying to let you down easy. I'm trying to whatever, you know. Just like that guy with me, I'm just not feeling it. I'm sure he did feel a little bad because he probably had wished that it was going to be some, you know, we talked about everything. We hadn't gotten real raunchy with each other. But when I was in my 20s, oh my God, in my 20s, I actually had a picture of this guy and he had a picture of me. And in the end, he was I was bigger woman. I was like a, you know, but I'm not obese. I'm like a big, beautiful woman. Like I'm a big woman. And you can't tell from a picture. He was like skinnier and only about my height. And in the end, we were not attracted to each other. And we'd had this intimate back and forth, talked on the phone, whatever. Never do that again. You don't want to do it. Because it was horrible. It was so awkward. It was so awkward. There just was no connection there, even though there had been prior to meeting in person. And my cousin, the daughter, the one my age of the dead aunt, she was like, well, couldn't you have, you know, couldn't you have grown attracted to each other? Whatnot? I'm like, no. It wasn't even going to happen. It was so awkward. I wanted to sink into the earth and die. It was so, you know, it's not like I was disappointed and he was trying to make me feel more at ease and showing that he was attracted. It was just awkward. It was awkward. He was too small and I was too big, and it just wasn't right. It wasn't right. And even when you have pictures, sometimes it can not work out. That's why it's really better to not have this intimate back and forth. I didn't have any kind of intimate back and forth with a guy. I met him the next day, but beach guy did. Beach guy did. But I had a picture of him and I really couldn't even imagine. I knew he was over. He was like almost 6 feet. I knew, I could see. I mean, I couldn't even imagine being disappointed, and I wasn't, and he wasn't either, because he made it perfectly clear. Touching me, and oh, I love this, you know, behind and the legs and whatever, because we were at the beach and I was wearing shorts, and you know what I mean, so.
Laura?
Yeah?
Do you have your phone?
Yeah, can you hold on? I'm doing something. Can you hold on, please?
Yeah.
You're not going to bed right this second, are you?
Well, I was.
You're going to bed right this second?
No, I'll wait.
Well, you just got home.
I know.
All right, I'll be there in a minute.
Did you watch 2.5 Men?
No.
I mean, Big Bang Theory?
No. I missed last week, too. I'll wind up getting the whole series, and we can watch the whole thing. All right, can you leave me alone for a sec, please? Anyway. Set my alarm for her. she got an older phone, like I said, you know, because if she got a new phone after she broke her old one, I told you guys about that, because she was putting the stupid thing in wrong and jamming it in there. It would have cost $250, so we got an older phone, but the alarm's not working on it, and I haven't had a chance to take it back and try to figure out why the alarm's not working. Remember, it's like a used phone thing, so there's no directions, there's no anything, so I have to go back to the place, the cell phone, you know, the company, and see about that. We haven't done it yet, so I better go get out there. Anyway, so that's just me venting because it's ridiculous. See, I've done a lot of different things, that I can talk about firsthand, and that's one of them. I've been doing this person-led shit off and on for over 20 years now, like 24 years, something like that. So I was like 23, so I know from whence I speak. And think about it, I was doing it a long time ago. It's changed, but it's still the same. It still involves pictures and rejection. I still have all the letters. I still have them all. Back when I did it through the mail, and the guy would send a letter with a picture. Sometimes he wouldn't have a picture, and you know what I mean? I still have all the letters. I was rereading them a few weeks ago. So... But you know what? I'm just telling you guys this. If you do the person-led shit or whatnot, don't. If someone's polite enough, especially, you know, if you don't hear from them, then they're not interested. Because if they were interested, you would hear from them. Doesn't that make sense? Don't you think, you know, like I said, I didn't do the pursuing of Foot Guy and Beach Guy. They wrote to me, and then I wrote back to them. I was interested. Most of the time, I'm not interested. If you don't hear from me, I'm not interested. That's not fucking rocket science, okay? It's not rocket science. But especially, I mean, and then some of them just, they want to hear back from you no matter what. Some of them just want to get into a back and forth argument with you. Well, why am I, they just want you to write to them. Well, why aren't you not, oh my God, leave me the fuck alone.